We here at the Game Saloon Rift Tracks always support any and all that are involved in the creation and distribution of any show we feature, and will encourage any of those watching to support the official release. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to the Gaming Saloon Rift Tracks for June 1st, 2013, with your host, Beachbaker2448.
And ramp it up, Salon.
I didn't biff up the date like I did last this morning. God damn it.
Yeah, March 31st.
Yeah,
Couple months off there.
we have got to stop doing stuff at like midnight, because that fucks
Yeah.
up all the dates.
Yeah.
Ugh, jeez.
What was bad was that one was really screwed up.
Ugh. Then that's the latest we've ever done a show.
I mean, I'm used to you screwing up minorly, but that was whoa.
Yeah. But I've already done the archiving for it, so it's now up as a clip. Can't export because it's more than 2 hours, and it's just like 11 minutes over 2:30.
Wow.
So it wasn't too bad. For just being the two of us.
Yeah.
Like tonight.
Yeah.
Somebody's internet probably finally crapped out on him.
Or he got grounded.
One of the two.
The world may never know. I had to say it.
Oh, jeez. But yeah. Pick it up from our previous 2 weeks, where 2 weeks ago we took a look at the Blade arc for Decade, and
Meh.
And then we looked at the first 2 episodes of Flies and made 1,001 references to get through the show.
Yeah.
That was the only way I was getting through that show, because if I didn't, I'd be right back into the mode for Kabuto of, wait, what? Wait, no, show, you get back here. You don't walk away with the exposition. No, you get back here and explain shit. Or you stop being stupid. But neat little thing is, this week we look at the Decade version of Fies, which involves high school. You only wish I was kidding.
Okay.
And you'll start to see where it's like, wait, what was one specific relationship in the Decade version that even when I found out about it, because I didn't know anything about Fies when I watched Decade, when I found out about how this relationship got kind of was really different from how it was in the original show, I was like, wait, what?
Oh, this ain't good.
What?
Media player decided they wanted to just crap out on me.
That's not good.
Oh boy.
Oh, but we do also get our first appearance at the end this week. You excited? I'm gonna take that as a no.
Right now I'm thinking, should I be?
Okay, I'll tell you this much. He gets as much backstory. Actually, he gets a little bit more backstory than Tsukasa. Although that's not saying much, because that still doesn't explain it still doesn't tell us the one fucking thing that's still a question about the end. That again, only gets answered in All Riders, which is an alternate ending for the series. And not the canon one. You know that's bad, when the alternate ending that is not canon with the series, apparently, explains some of the shit we've been questioning since day one of the show. And it's raining outside. But the two episodes we're looking at are Phantom Thief of Fi's Academy, episode 10, and 555 Faces, comma, One Treasure, episode 11. That is the legitimate title of episode 11. It is 555 Faces. I'm guessing that's referencing how Kamen Rider Fi's title looks, because it's actually 555, and they pronounce it as Fi's.
Yeah.
Anyway, you ready?
Yep.
To start?
Just thank God I've got multiple media players.
Alright. Any thoughts going into the Fi's arc?
I'm not really expecting much. I'm just putting it that way.
And like I said, I said this last week. This 2-episode arc spoils the shit out of what I'm guessing is a big twist of Fi's. And we'll also explain about that one thing of why she can't wear the belt and use it in the first episode. Well, kind of. I can fill in the gaps on that one. But yeah, this arc spoils the shit out of that twist that I'm guessing happens at some point in the show. Alright.
But I guess in that same aspect, though, people would be thinking that when you're going into Decade, you have seen the other shows. Or at least known about them.
I think the series expects you to know every single goddamn show. Because it doesn't explain shit for anybody. Besides, not even Tsukasa gets explanation.
So, I mean, I guess I can understand why that would be spoiling the crap out of the show.
Yeah. Anyway, 10, you got episode 10 ready?
Yep.
Alright, starting up episode 10 in 3, 2, 1, go. Tommy?
What?
Media player locked up on me too.
Oh, no. No.
I hit pause and it's like, wait. Okay, here you go.
Did you get the not responding, or...
No. I think it was just my hard drive had to be spun up real quick to play it, because I've had it queued up ever since I got on TeamSpeak, which was before 9 o'clock.
Well, with mine, every time I open Media Player, it comes up, Windows Media Player is not responding. So needless to say, it's stuck in a continual open-close loop. And I have no idea why. Yeah.
Alright, let's try this again from the top, and hopefully my hard drive doesn't need to spin up to play it. Ready?
Alright, yep.
Alright, trying again for episode 10 in 3, 2, 1, go.
Did it?
Yep. We're all good now. Well, aren't you very pessimistic there, Sakasa? And like I said last week, yes, Five Spike does turn into a robot. I don't think we're going to see it in this episode, though. Or these 2 episodes, at least. And I have no clue what the deal is with blue butterflies and fucking flies. At all. Oh, hi, Kaito. I would assume she looks like she's in a uniform. Wait, isn't that the chick from Kabuto? Swear to God, it looks like the chick from Kabuto. That may
Yeah,
just be me.
kinda did.
Way to not, way to not want people to do that. Wow, they're seriously doing the Star Wars lightsaber sound effects. I thought it was really weird when they were playing the freaking Imperial March for Superhero Aizen Z. Which, if you think I'm kidding about the Imperial March, I'm not. They legitimately did that. And they couldn't make it any more obvious than when they did. Kaito, I don't think you're going to catch up to him. He's kind of on a bike. No, there's one weird thing that they did about the Decade opening that I'm not sure why they did to begin with. It's after, I believe, Decade gets his complete form. They change up the part of the song that plays during the opening. They change it to the second half of the song for some
Huh.
odd reason. Like, the entire opening is now the second half of the song. I don't know why they did it, they just did. And it sounds weird because it doesn't really hit like the opening should.
That does seem strange, though,
Yeah,
thinking about it.
because normally when a show does a second opening, it's a new song, or at least a new version of the song. Akito has a new version of the opening that they do like during the second half of the show. Well, he did eat and run. Yeah, he could just use those little like dimension walls somehow. Cause I love how they throw that out to be picked up later, but they don't. You know, at least the world is like, oh, we're just gonna plaster Decade's logo somewhere on this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how exactly does a dead human become an orphanage? I don't know. Fives didn't even explain it. Was that an attempt at a pun? Wait a minute. I know that scene! This is the same high school they filmed Forza at. I know so, because I recognize that awning shot, that courtyard shot.
It would stand to reason.
Yeah. Is it bad that seeing that shot right now reminds me of Superhero Ties In? That's also the same courtyard that's in Superhero Ties In for Forza's small part. Is it just me, or did Tsukasa look like he could just give a shit as he was trying to catch it? Wow, even with someone else's camera, he still takes shitty fucking pictures.
Yeah. Well then.
Hi, Kaito, randomly. You wished. I want to steal his belt. Cuz. Yeah, prepare for Kaito to do that disappearing act a whole lot.
I wouldn't doubt it a bit.
Oh, by the way, if you haven't figured it out, the kid is Fies. I think that chick's supposed to be like the chick from the first two episodes.
Hmm.
I believe, because I think they share the same name. Which is how they do counterparts, is they will share one part of the name, but change up the other.
Ah.
Like Onodera Yusuke is one name off for being Godai Yusuke. Um, I believe the guard's seen Fies. Ah, far superior than anything you fucking turn out, Tsukasa. Uh... decade. Why do you have to remind me of Kabuto? Why?
Because he's as arrogant as him.
Apparently. Also, you fucked up and you gave him a score right there. Just saying. That time you actually got a point. You didn't get a point to the other one because it didn't bounce. He's not Fuzz.
And now we're playing Mario Tennis.
I know, I was about to say that. What the hell? No, still wrong. Okay, seriously, this is turned into Mario Tennis. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Still not Fuzz. He's Decade, though.
Huh.
If you didn't like him, why the hell did you think they were Fuzz?
Because he's kind of had an issue with every one of the Kamen Riders so far.
Not true. Oh, and this song is also in Battle Rat War. Oddly enough, it's weird that this song is in Battle Rat War, although none of the corresponding songs for any of the other riders is in Battle Rat War. Because I expect Double's little, like, pre-henshin initial battle theme to also be in there, but it's not. And like I said last week, that is actually one of those powers, along with this one, that they gain from sealing up the undead.
Huh.
Which seemed really stupid for Sakasa to be destroying the undead.
Rider kick.
Next, he did Blade's Rider Kick, kind of. I think he did like the 2-card power-up version instead of the 3-card power-up version. Did you really have to flip over him, Kaito? How do you know Nairataki? Wait! Wait. He's like, oh shit, the end. I'm gonna back off. I ain't dealing with him. But when it comes to Decade, you're just gonna annoy the shit out of him. Oh. Okay.
4-on-1 situation.
Yeah. Well, at least they're doing that weird thing with their shadows being part of their human form because well, that didn't take much. Yes. Oh, by the way, he's the secondary rider. Hmm. I thought that was Shroud for a second. Actually, she's not. The guy's Fives is like actually behind you right now. Ah, remember this shot too from Fives? Oh god. Oh Jesus, I've been watching far too much Toku now. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to stand right in front of him as he. As I was saying, why'd you stay in front of him if he could have figured he was going to do that? Of course. I mean,
So wait, she didn't know?
nope. And remember who gave her who gave
Who
him
gave
the
him the
belt?
belt? Yeah. That's why I was like, wait. Wow. This just breaks every show that it touches, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it's like, oh yeah, that chick who gave Fives the belt has no clue who Fives is.
So why do they want the belt then?
Didn't you just see right there that they thought Fives was a legend?
But what's the belt gonna do them any good?
Um, there's
He's
this.
the only one that can use it, is he not?
Not really.
Oh.
Because technically, a couple people in this scene can, in fact, use the belt. Yeah, because technically, a Lucky Clover should only have 4. I love how the subtitles accentuate the right letters to show, yes, it's the end. The end. The end. Ah. It's not funny. It's a horrible pun.
Yeah. So wait, he's got clock up?
I don't know. He apparently so. Just normally. Oh, by the way, he can just summon riders. He's about to summon 2 movie-exclusive evil riders. Rei from Kiva and Kabuki from Hibiki.
My Pokemon, go!
Yeah, that's seriously what he does. He just summons other riders. He doesn't turn them, he just summons them, which I think is far better than what Decade can do. It's like, oh, I can summon backup.
Okay, now I like that right there. Did you pay attention when he henshined that time? He kicked the one back, and it did like a still frame while he transformed there.
Oh.
That explains why the enemy don't just run up and punch them while they're doing that.
Yeah, every rider has the type of shield when they henshin.
I mean, you look at Power Rangers.
Yeah.
It looks like they could just run up there, beat the ever-loving crap out of them in the middle of the transformation.
Yeah.
At least with this, that explains it. They're immune.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm assuming that every one of his cards, unless both of them went into two different ones.
Yeah.
And I could see why no one would want to piss him off. Wait, what?
Oh yeah, by the way, that's the twist of Fies apparently.
So, what? I'm not even.
I'll explain it once we get past this episode. Okay. The twist of Fies apparently is Takumi is the Wolf Orphanok the entire time.
So is that the reason why she couldn't use the belt?
Yep. Only Orphanoks can use the belt.
So that explains why they're after the belt.
Not really, because they were like, oh, I thought Fies was a legend. I tell you right now, that was one of their lines. Is like, I thought Fies was a legend. I don't think they even know that they can use the belt.
Ah.
Which
Huh.
they can. And that happens a lot because technically I think like 6 different people use the Fies belt in Fies.
Hmm.
Hell, even you know asshole Horse Orphanok?
Yeah.
He uses the Fies belt too. uh, aren't you so glad we're not going to do Fies for a season?
Yes.
But yeah, that's the twist of Fies, and that also helps to kind of helps to explain why she couldn't use the Fies gear because she's not an Orphanok.
Which that would make sense, I guess.
Yeah, here's the thing with the not only the Fies gear but all the rider belts and Fies, and this is spoilers for Fies, so you might want to throw up a spoiler image.
You're gonna make me go and have to hunt stuff up, aren't you?
Not that fuck.
Oh crap. Um,
You
one
can't, can
second.
you?
1 second. I lost some stuff there.
Oh.
Okay.
The thing with all the gear, I can go ahead and say it, right?
Yeah. I've
Okay.
got the image.
The thing with the gear is they're all gear made so that Orphanok can be guards for the Orphanok King. That's what all the gear is for.
Hmm. Okay.
That's why any Orphanok can use it, because it's supposed to be gear for them to guard the Orphanok King.
Then is the king the one that can use the Fives belt, or is that just one of the gear?
Vice is just one of the belts.
Huh.
Because you also have the Kixa belt, which if you've seen if you've watched anything from Battle Ride War, you've seen him pop up occasionally. You've also seen the main user in his Orpanoc form. And there's Delta, which is again another one of the belts. Although technically he uses a gun to transform, but that's beside the point. And if you go to Lost Paradise, you have Saiga, who speaks English. I shit you not. And you have Orga, who is also Kixa, because it's the same person using both belts. For I don't know why.
Because he can.
Apparently. So yeah, that's the whole spiel about the Fies gear. Or not the Fies, the Fies belts.
At least though, it is a little more explained though as to why she couldn't use it.
Yes. Although I think technically humans can use it, they just can't use it for long. I think.
Then why couldn't she at all though?
I don't know. Because I also read that, and it's like, wait, humans can only possibly use it only for a certain amount of time?
Hmm.
And specifically why, it's some DNA thing, apparently. Yeah, it's kind of bad now that I think about it. This gear, all these belts are made to protect the Orpanoc, yet they're so effective at killing them.
Yeah. That is kind of ironic there.
Yeah. Anyway, ready to move on to episode 11?
Yep.
Alright. Starting up episode 11 of Kamen Rider Decade in 3, 2, 1, go. No, I still can't believe Keith from HJU still didn't know that Decade and Decade were the same thing in this show until like a year ago. Seriously, he thought it was just Decade. He didn't think it was Decade.
Wow.
I'm just like, wow, Keith, wow.
Wow.
I think so was everyone else on the podcast. Good to see that these two are getting along. Yes. How'd you expect to use the belt? Oh, wait, you know nothing about the belt. Even though in the show, I'm assuming all those other Orpanoc know what the hell the belt's for, and know that they can use the belt. So piss off. That's his whole point for the whole show. Is he wants to steal shit. Just to steal it. We got this rare, valuable shit in these different worlds. I'm gonna steal it. Why? Because it's precious and it's rare. And I wanna.
So that's his only purpose for going through the worlds?
Yep.
Wow.
Also, if you're wondering where you got the DN driver, don't expect that to be explained in the DN arc. Because technically, he gets 2 episodes all to explain his backstory up until a certain point. It explains his world and a little bit about him, but it doesn't explain where the fuck he went after he left that world somehow, and where the hell he got the DN driver. And I can't count All Riders because that's a different ending than the show. Because the ending of the show is Movie War 2010. All Riders is much like many other movies before, much like many other previous Heisei Rider movies, and it's an alternate ending. And that, in a throwaway line, essentially, explains where the hell he got the DN driver. Like I said, how the fuck did you expect him to use it?
And there's Robot Bike.
Yeah. Hi, Autovajin, with a machine gun. Shut the hell up and get on the bike. Yes, I'm an Orpanock, but shut up and get on the bike. I'll explain everything later.
He keeps telling him not to get in his way, yet he's done told him he's getting in his way.
Yeah.
That's how he disappeared.
Bye. Yeah. He pulls that trick a lot. It's like the one card he has that no one else has. Unless you count Movie War 2010. I wonder if he also realized that he's missing his camera right now. Kind of. As there's a lot of popping going on.
Sorry.
Well, I kind of died once. Oh, I thought he was going to stop and be like, by the way, I need my camera back. Because they decided to dig up the suitcase. Not going to stop him, Tsukasa?
No, I'd just rather watch him have his meltdown.
Yeah. Oh, he went and fished it out. Maybe because he's not a dick. Maybe he just wants to protect the school. Maybe he just wants a normal life. Even though your alternate universe counterpart gave him the belt to begin with. When did you decide to get philosophical? Okay. It's a random thing to say. Throw it in the drink. So fuck off. Like I said before, this is our secondary rider. He's technically a good guy. I want to know where he pulled that from. Yes, I'm far more concerned that he took the belt with him and not that my potential friend is in danger. Maybe. I don't think she gives a fuck.
No, she don't.
Oh
None
no,
of
she's a
them do
monster.
anymore.
It's a lot quicker that the people turn to dust with these Orbanox. At least they're more efficient killers. Ryuka from the Ryuki movie? And if you're wondering why he looks like Ryuki, well, he's an evil clone of Ryuki. Yeah, and he's trying to save all your asses. So give him a break. Give you a hint, Knucklehead. It's standing in the crowd. It's not like they should know that.
And let me guess, in the end, all he's gonna do is want the belt.
Yep.
Forget the
That or
fact he
whatever's more
just already
valuable than the
gained it.
belt,
Yeah.
which is the girl.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he can summon the main riders too. Why does he have copies of the cards? I don't know, because it sure ain't this. It sure ain't Tsukasa's Kiva. Oh, he also has copies of the Final Form Ride cards too. There's nothing in the box, is there? Plus, there's nothing in the box.
Probably. He's probably done took it out.
Yeah, along with all the Fice gear.
The box he had with him was probably empty to begin with.
Yeah. Decade speech time.
Yep.
I wonder what the hell the name of this track is. They popped that sound effect a little too early.
I think he can help.
Yeah.
Wait, it actually did have the belt?
Wait. Where did that briefcase come from?
Seriously.
You just missed her. She walked that way. I'm gonna turn you into a giant gun. Like I said before, probably the most original final form in the series.
Yeah.
That's because it's just a giant gun that doesn't look like anything from Fies, except for the tip that looks like the tip from Blaster, from the gun from Blaster form. Up, took out part of the building. Yeah, it's okay. Nobody was in there, probably. You might want to de-transform. Okay.
He's proven a point.
Yeah, true.
Not all of them are dangerous.
Well, it's not like they don't know who he is by now. Somewhere. What is the point of the half-naked shadow?
Oh.
Shut up and do it. Somebody got his Kodak moment. Oh, hey, look, the riot trooper gear. And the Orga bell. And the Orga bell. No, they weren't. Saiga Delta and the riot trooper belt. No. God damn it, Kaito. You. Ugh. I'm gonna rewind to there once we can get done with the episode just to see all the belts that were there. I believe it was all of them except Kix's. Oh, we've also seen Kix on Decade. I forgot about that random fight scene. I guess that proves it. Tsukasa is horrible with his own goddamn camera.
No, with any camera.
Yeah.
It's just him.
Yeah.
He sucks with taking pictures.
Yeah. We're off to Agito. What is with sea cucumbers? And where did you get your freaking letter thing, Kaito? We're off to Agito for something kind of stupid.
And
there was Delta. Right next to Drake. Alright, now I gotta get to that point. Yeah, because there's the Orga belt from the movie. Yeah, the Riot Trooper belt, which we'll see Dean use a lot because those are essentially his cronies that he summons. You got the Delta belt and you got the Psychic belt. Kix's belt's not in these shots. That's odd.
Huh.
Because that covers all the belts in Fies. That just seems odd to me. That you have all the belts in that shot except Kix's. So I guess someone has Kix's belt in Fies World? I guess? So what'd you think of the Fies arc?
Seemed like it was better than the show.
Yeah?
Still didn't really explain much.
Yeah. I will say I guess it might be just a little bit better than the Fies show from the initial 2 episodes. I can tell you this much: from what I remember about the Kabuto one, it will be better than the show. Oh dear God, will it be better than the show? And we are getting ever so closer to there because, like I said, next one is Agito's world. Then we get Deno, and then that next week will be Kabuto's.
Oh God.
And then Hibiki's to finish off the 9 riders. And then we move on to the random part of Decade where we just hop into different worlds after the one after Hibiki. Because the end makes sense. And then we hit the Shinkenger crossover. Then we hit the Black and Black RX and the Amazon. And it's kind of just what the fuck. Why do we do these worlds? Because they have no point to the original concept of Decade at all. No point. Yeah. Anyway, I'll probably do it this week. Nothing else to say?
Not really.
It was an alright 2-episode arc. I think my main problem with all of this is we just don't spend enough time with these in these worlds at all.
Yeah, it does seem a little rushed.
Which is really weird because it's 31 episodes and you think it would be all about him going to the 9 worlds. No, we just get 2 episodes per world and then we're done. And I'm guessing that's supposed to go along with All Riders, but that didn't end up being the case. Because All Riders was supposed to be the ending for Decade, and it's not. Which is, again, goes to me saying why Double probably is as good as it is, because a lot of the guys that you could probably have problems with who've made Rider were making Decade, and not Double. And Decade and Double were in production almost around the same time. Because Decade was planned to be a short show. Probably even shorter than it is. Well, shorter than it is.
Well,
it probably wasn't going.
You look. If they were only planning on about 2 episodes per world, then, I mean, you're looking at right around 20 episodes. Would have took care of going through all the worlds.
Yeah. And I don't remember when All Riders came out. Since I'm on the wiki, I'll look. Yeah, August 8th, 2009, which would put it right at the premiere of the Amazon. Well, the first part of Amazon.
Which would be which episode?
28.
So, yeah, I bet that's what happened there.
Yeah.
They meant for it to be a lot shorter than it was.
Yeah. Because I could see it in the Decade Complete 2-part and end it there, then just go on to go on to All Riders. But no. We did the end 2-part, which was fine. Gives us a little bit on the end. And then we did the Shinkenger crossover, which would just been like a cool little one-off special. But then we do the Black and Black RX. and then we do the Amazon, and then we do the final two-parter, and I'm kind of like, what the fuck? Because at this point, we've all but thrown out All Riders as an ending. Because we completely contradicted anything that was in All Riders at this point. That's my problem with Decade, really, with a lot of these episodes so far. It's just like, we don't spend enough time with them. And we should. If they want to fill out 31 episodes, just do like 3 to 4 parters for every world. So, what? I bust out the calculator here. Yeah, they could do like 3 parts per world, and they end up with 27 episodes, and have like what the final arc be those last few episodes lead up to 31.
Yeah.
That'd be what, 1, 2, 20, 29, 30, 31. A 4-part ending to Decade. That would have been perfect. But we gotta throw in this other stuff. And I don't want to seem like I'm crapping on those arcs. Because the Black and Black RX one kind of has a little cool moment. And the Chicken Ranger one is kind of a cool little idea to do for these two franchises. And Amazon's alright. But that it doesn't go with what the fuck the point of Decade was to begin with. And this will be a part of my final analysis of the show, but Decade forgets its plot sometimes. I know people have the complaint of Decade where it's like, oh, it doesn't have a story. No, it has a story from episode 1 to episode 31. It's just they forget parts of that story. Like, that original world, Natsumi's world and the Grandpa's world is? Yeah, don't expect that to be ever mentioned ever again. Because they completely forget about that.
Wow.
Completely. And that was the original point of the show. And we completely forget about this plot point, and we completely forget about all this other stuff until, like, the last minute, and some of it's still forgotten.
Huh.
There's the problem with Decade, is it has a story, it's just the writers forget what the initial story was, and by the time we're at the end, we're on a completely new story at this point. Because, trust me when I say this, remember how Wataru is in episode 1. And when we get to 31 and 30, and we see him again, because we're going to see Wataru again in 30 and 31, the original Wataru, not Kiba World Wataru. Notice how he acts in 30 and 31, and how that contradicts episode 1. And how ideas from episode 1 are in no shape, in no form, in 30 and 31. At all. Remember that. Because it's going to be a part of my point at the end of the show. Anyway, I think that'll do it this week. Not doing another pick next week, so we're going to be picking up again, this time with the Agito 2-parter. Get to have all sorts of fun with that one.
Yay. Kind of.
No, because they do something that's really stupid, if you ask me, with the Agito world. Yeah, you know that guy with the tendril in the preview?
Yeah.
It's gonna be focused on him. And trust me, by the time we get through those 2-parters, it's gonna be kind of stupid with him. Anyway, that'll do it for
Rampant Epsilon.
I'm Peacemaker2448 saying good night, everybody, and we'll see you on the next round of the Gaming Saloon Rift Tracks. Peace out.
As always, you can find the Gaming Saloon Riff Tracks on our site, tgsr.byndns.org. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Our Twitter account is at TGS Riff Tracks, and on Facebook you can find us at facebook.com/TGS Riff Tracks. Don't forget we're listed on YouTube. You can find us at youtube.com/user/TGS Riff Tracks. Till next time.